And Hisham, we're talking about MENA, we're not just talking about the Gulf. The center of gravity economically, diplomatically, has moved quite a bit in the Middle East to the Gulf region from other parts of the world here. But MENA is not just the Gulf. This is a region that is extremely diverse, that can go through its political crises, as we've seen, very, very tragic, sometimes crises. How do you take all of that into account when making decisions, if at all? I mean, I don't know.
No, I think it's a good point you make. And again, so we've invested across MENA, right? So we have companies in Algeria that did well and sort of had scale velocity, expanded into 5 markets, companies in Morocco, Egypt. And with technology and internet, I mean, you need scale, right? So even the GCC is great, but again, from a scale perspective and user perspective, you need to become beyond sort of, a few countries in the Gulf. We do take this in perspective, but again, look, when we look at things, we look at, founder first, market, product, right? In that sequence. And good founders will be able to identify the market opportunity and be able to scale beyond the market opportunity. And we always look at it from different perspectives. Can this company actually scale beyond their home market? And these are the business models we back to diversify a few of things, right? First of all, you need the scale and growth, but also diversify single country risk. And then to be able to eventually create, a nice exit where you become, a regional play. And what we're seeing as well is beyond that, I think the talent pool that's being, that's actually, it started to take off a long time ago, but actually started to really take off, in the past few years. You're seeing companies that are, competing globally. I mean, we have 2 Egyptian companies that started to export their SaaS products in the US. They're doing well. Another one is displacing competitors.
Exported, sorry, what?
Their software as a service solution,
right?
So that's what they do, sorry. Software as a service. So, and they're displacing, competitors in the US, similar company doing, Gameball that's doing that in Europe. I mean, if you look at the recent exit of Tunisia to BioNTech, which is a large sort of acquisition. So you're finding this also, and back to your point, right? I mean, the innovation that's happening here and the quality of the founders, entrepreneurs are really not looking necessarily within borders. Right? You need to identify it early on just to make sure you have got product market fit.
Especially with tech, I imagine.